All right, we're here to talk about collecting a legal blood alcohol or a legal urine specimen. What happens is anytime a peace officer may determine that they need to take a specimen of breath or urine or blood in the cases where they cannot get the breath. So because Iowa code states only a licensed physician assistant, medical technologist, or registered nurse may withdraw a specimen of blood, unfortunately, we have to have you guys do the collection for these legal ones. Most of the time, this is very rare this will happen. Most of the time they're able to give a breath, but there's times where this is needed. So what's going to happen is it's only based on when the police officer requires it. This is not based on when a person who has blown is trying to dispute a result. It's not based on their request. It's specifically when the police officer requests it. So he's going to come with this box. You're going to go ahead and open this box. There's a kit integrity seal. That's what you're going to want to break open when you're ready. And inside you're going to have this white piece of paper. This is your consent form. This blue piece of paper is basically your collection instructions. Here is the box you're going to pull out. That's got your supplies in it, a baggie, and all sorts of other goodies. So here's your iodine prep, your evidence seal, your kit sealing, and your security seal. So first thing you do is this lovely little blue sheet. We'll kind of walk you, that's okay, we'll kind of walk you through everything. So you remove all the components from the box. We just did step 1. Step 2 is fill out the information on the enclosed consent form, which is this red form. So what this top box is basically them giving consent for you to have their blood drawn. So the date, the time, the name of the subject, and the signature. So then what's going to happen is after that is filled out, then your next step is to go ahead and start getting the specimen collected. So you're going to use, it's very important, do you use only the supplies provided in the kit. This is the Providine iodine. You cannot use alcohol at all when you're doing these collections. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to use the iodine prep pad, and you're going to rip it open, and you're using that to clean the site that you're going to do your venipuncture on. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to set up your blood draw kit. So here's your needle with your safety device, and then here's your tube. So you'll need to fill both tubes up. So what they need is, usually these are 10 mLs. They will fill through Vacutainer for you. They have to be a venous draw. You can't start an IV and then go ahead and pull off for this. It has to be collected that same way. So you're going to go ahead, put your tourniquet on. You have your site cleansed. You let that dry. And then you're going to go ahead and perform your venipuncture using the supplies provided. So you saw I twisted that on, put it on, and these are the tubes you're going to use. You're going to fill up both gray top tubes. When you're done with your collection, you then want to invert both tubes, and it says you want to fill at least 5 times. Nice and slowly, don't shake them, nice and slow. When you're done with these go in your sharps container, and then we'll go ahead and have them, once you're all done with the collection, you then want to go ahead and you want to label your specimens. You want to then label them this way with your security seal. So what you're going to do is you're going to put their name, your initials, the date and time collected, and then you're going to have the investigator officer's initials, his department, and whatever identification number they're going to use. And you're going to put this over both the blood the blood vials you've used. And if he wants you to collect urine, you would do it over the urine. So these will all be labeled. When you get those done labeling, you're then going to fill out your blood collector's report with their name, address, place of blood collection, date, and time. You're then going to sign that you drew the blood, the date and time that you drew the blood. Then what's going to happen is the investigating officer, he has to watch you perform the draw. He needs to then certify and sign that he witnessed that removal of the blood. So he needs to then sign it and put the date and time on the consent form. Then we're going to go ahead and you're going to return these. So these are full of blood and they've gotten this seal. You're going to put them back in this box, just how they came out. Okay. Then you're going to seal this up. And then what's nice is then you're going to go ahead and you're going to have him fill this out. He will fill this out. And then when this gets to the testing lab, they're going to write that they have the chain of possession, that they received it from him, and link it through them part. You are not this person down here. This is the testing lab that does that. So he will have that all filled out. When that is done, then you're going to go ahead and you're going to pack up all of your good stuff in this box. You're going to go ahead and put this label over this box and initial here, the police seal. So this is basically saying this box has not been opened. So you're going to put this on here. And then you put it all in this lovely little bag that it comes in. And this is so if something happens during transport, there's enough to seal it. And you seal this up. You put it in the box. And then the other thing you're going to do is you're then going to, if I can get it in here. Then the last step is, you see this kit shipping seal, you're going to put that over and then seal that as well. So that way everything is shown that nothing has happened to this blood specimen in transport and it's all secure, and the testing labs will go ahead and do this. Once you have this done, then you're going to go ahead and give this kit back to the police officer, and then he will take care of it from there. I will have this kit available for you guys to look at, and so you can actually touch it and see what it looks like, so you have a chance. In the ER nurses station, you'll need to check with Jill about where she's going to put it. So thank you so much for your time.